if when you just mentioned earlier that you run a council seat and you won, is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's correct. Westchester Division in Portmore. Well, let me tell you, I was part of that team that formed the first cadre of councillors for the Portmore municipality. Really proud time for us. We were breaking new grounds, and it was an amazing time during that. I ran once, then I, stepped back to raise the children, and I'm back again.
So you're absolutely no stranger when it comes to winning, and that's a plus, because you're going into this understanding what it needs and what the work is, because this is not an easy task, taking up a seat that has been logging for years.
I mean, people have asked me if I'm crazy and why did you choose such a seat? There are many variations to the question. The question ranges from, why did you choose this seat, Natalie?
Yes.
Or, why the party not love you to give you that seat, Natalie? Well, let me tell you, it was the same thing when I ran the Westchester division,
yes,
where the Jamaica Labour Party had not won that division since the 80s, and we took it home. This is a much bigger feat, but we are ready for it. It's going to be very difficult. My opponent is a strong politician. So, I am really, really working hard with the people in the constituency to do the best that we can do, which is to win the seat for the Jamaica Labour Party, and especially for the people who live there and want better roads, want constant water supply, want to know what happened to the money that we get, that the politicians, the MPs get for the CDF, through the CDF.
That has been run by the PNP for decades.
Yes.
And one of the questions, and you're in a parish council, and when I say parish council, that entire St. Catherine area is predominantly the People's National Party, is predominantly the MPs in that area, because they control the municipal council as well. Now, yes, sometimes you wonder, I know you must have been asked this question several times. What are some of your key plans, and what are some of the major concerns that you find in these constituencies? Because it's a little bit unique. Some of it is rural, most of it is sort of urban.
Right. It is a unique constituency. Can I tell you though, water is one of the biggest problems. Every section, every division, we have 4 divisions, and yes, there's not one division that has steady water supply. And it's not just a matter of whether or not NWC is providing water through the pipes.
Yes.
It is also about the fact that the infrastructure doesn't. And I'm not sure how one party can have controlled the seat since the 80s. So we're talking about over 30 years, over 3 decades of the same party controlling the seat. And you still have sections. I met a man last week up in Gibraltar. He's yes, 34 years old, and he has never seen water run through his pipe.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
That is an embarrassment.
It is
that should never
As
happen.
a matter of fact, geographically, you're located where there's water. There's water in that area, and there's rivers and streams there, and wells, yes, and springs.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, but you see, I think what happens to some politicians, and I pray to God I never become one of those persons, because the people have traditionally voted for you, you don't feel pressured to deliver for the people.
Take them for granted.
And when as a politician,